Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Guys, you are all welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's talk about everything else that is happening in the world of crypto, guys. So, guys, Bitcoin and crypto is exploding right now, as you guys can see. Yesterday, Bitcoin was still hovering around the $112,000, but guess what? Today, Bitcoin is trading above $116,000. I predicted this yesterday. I was telling you guys yesterday that don't be scared. So Bitcoin, you know, the chart is still looking good, and Bitcoin is just trying to whip out the retailers, the newcomers, people who still don't understand how Bitcoin and crypto work. But guess what? That is what is happening today. Ethereum. So guys, we have a lot of things to talk about. Happy weekend to you guys, man. I hope you guys are good. As you guys can see, Ethereum is just about $50 away from all-time high. Guess what? Just a few hours ago, less than 2 hours, Ethereum was still trading between one $4,200. But guess what? Ethereum is trading above $4,750, man. You guys can see it's crazy. The market is popping. Most of the altcoins are up. In the past 24 hours, Ethereum is up 11%. Most of the altcoins are already up double digit. So, guys, we have a lot of positive news. So let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. So even if the Bitcoin spot ETF, the volume is exploding. The Wall Street, the institution, they keep accumulating. Now I was saying this yesterday, but guess what? So that is because first, Jerome Powell said that they will be cutting rates, at least interest rate by September, which is just next month. That is because so more people, the institutional investors, they will be able to borrow more money to invest in Bitcoin, and at least not just Bitcoin and some other assets like the stock market as well. Which is what is happening today. So guys, we have some positive news in the market. Let's dive in. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. Guys, share the stream. Share the stream. Share the stream. Share the stream with your friends and family. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. As you guys can see, the market is, the chart is looking crazy. The volume is exploding. It's exploding. SRP is back up above $3. Solana, trading between about $196. You guys can see most of the altcoins are up. Some of them are up double digit. Chainlink, 9%, almost about 10%. Chainlink is almost back up to $30, man. $27.50 right now. So you guys can see. So guys, first let's dive into the market, which is why even if as of today I will be showing you guys so most of the data. So just 3 days ago I was showing you guys these data which have been predicting at least Bitcoin 4-year cycle over the past few years. But guess what? Which is why I will still be showing you guys some data, some metric which show that so Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Just yesterday I was telling you guys that Bitcoin is building a momentum. So before at least the next leg up, which is what is happening today. So guys, today not just a Bitcoin that is up, as you guys can see. So the stock market is up as well. So down so about 800 points. So following this poll, he said that so they will be cutting interest rate by September, which is next month. So this is literally making a huge effect in the crypto space and the stock market as well. So which is why the market is booming today. Yeah, guys, we have some positive news, as you guys can see. So Bitcoin is skyrocketing, it's exploding. Ethereum, So guys, it's just like my source is 100% right now. So yesterday, I think most of you guys can confirm it from the chat. I was predicting this yesterday that so at least by next week that Ethereum will be trading. I think Ethereum will be trading at least all-time high. So today, Ethereum is almost about $50 away from all-time high. I was saying this yesterday, just yesterday here. So if you have not watched the stream, so go and watch the stream yesterday. So guys, as you guys can see here, Paul, so he put September's rate cut. He said that at least, so they are getting to, at least almost about 100%. So to cut interest rate, that's because so most of the data are looking bullish for them to be able to cut interest rates. So which take us here, as you guys can see, so the for the polling market, so the targets for interest rate to cut interest rate by September is now about almost 90%, so 89.2%. So just 10.8% people who think that the US will be cutting interest rate. Yeah, guys, for sure. I predicted this yesterday. I was saying this yesterday that don't be scared that so Bitcoin, the next leg up is here. So don't be scared. But guess what? Today Bitcoin is up huge. So which is I think you guys should so maybe you know my source is now almost about 100% accurate. But guess what, guys? Something happened which I'm not happy about that. So maybe we'll be talking that about during a Q&A, because when I woke up this morning, I found out that the chart is looking bullish. Ethereum is looking bullish. I decided to log into Ethereum around $4,200. Guys, the story, you guys will believe it. So, but guess what? The market, head up, so I was in profit. But guess what? Ethereum dipped back down to like about, back Ethereum dipped back down to $4,200. So because I set a stop loss, I get stop out. But guess what? Boom! 1 hour later, Ethereum is trading up, up time high. So guys, almost all time high. Which take us here? As you guys remember, 4 days ago, I showed you guys this 4-year cycle prediction. So this chart, which I've been predicting at least Bitcoin 4-year cycle over the past few years. So, which I will show you guys that this pullback, which happened just a few days ago, is necessary, which is what you guys can see here. But guess what? Because this chart here shows that so once we have this pullback and Bitcoin and Ethereum as well, Ethereum will read the axis. So which is what I was telling you guys that so the next parabolic phase, it will be coming anytime soon. But guess what? Which is what is happening. So guys, the chart are still saying that so the market is looking bullish. Just in the past 1 hour, we have about $400 million liquidation in the crypto space. So which that means that a lot of people was already turning negative. More people were already bearish, thinking that Bitcoin is going to at least to zero again. Bitcoin has been declared dead more than 1 million times. So just because Bitcoin dipped down slightly with about 7%, more people were already thinking that Bitcoin is going down. So which is why we have such a huge amount of liquidation. That is also what pushed the market up so hard, so you guys can see. So Bitcoin is trading above $116,000 once again, guys. So guys, imagine press the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. I see the chat booming, and you guys are amazing for sure. We'll be doing Q&A shortly, but I know it's Friday. You guys want to go enjoy the weekend, but guess what? So I want to show you guys most of those data that still show that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay, and we are still on track. So we're in the parabolic phase, the last phase of the cycle. But guys, guess what? I keep saying this: take profit, because if history is on our side, so we don't have so much time left. So we show that Bitcoin may decide to top out, so at least the chart are still saying that so we may still be heading up to at least $140,000 to $150,000 this cycle. But if it happen to be at least we head up to $200,000, okay, perfect. But which is why you can't predict the future. So you need to make sure that you have some cash on your side. It's very, very important. So this chart here is showing that as you guys can see, at least this pullback is necessary, which we have now, and the next parabolic, the next leg, which is what we are taking right now, is to be taking Bitcoin to $140,000 to $150,000. So you guys can see it clear. So it's predicted at least we'll be taking Bitcoin at least $140,000 to $160,000 in this cycle. But guess what? So guys, make sure you have some cash on your side. A day like today, the market is up. If you're in profit, take profit. It's very, very important as well. Take profit, keep some cash on your side, so that when the market is down once again, when we have a pullback, you'll be able to DCA. I keep showing you guys those data for you guys not to think that so Bitcoin You know, it's not a strong asset. Bitcoin still remain one of the best performing asset, 21 million forever. So I keep saying it. If you can't hold it, the 7% dip. So Bitcoin is just that 7%. Between a week. Guess what? Boom! Everybody is being bearish once again. Bitcoin is going to zero. Bitcoin is going to zero. So a day like today. So which is why I keep encouraging you guys to DCA. It's not a financial advice, but this is what I've been working for me over the past few years. So, which this chart here is still showing that we are in the parabolic phase, the banana zone, the last phase of the cycle, which will be taking Bitcoin at the 140 to $160,000 this cycle, which is this year. So now till end of the year. So guys, stay strong, keep holding DCA and hold for a long time for sure. We will all achieve a financial freedom together just by DCA in Bitcoin and crypto, which is what is happening in the market today. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So you guys can see what is happening in the market today. The market is looking green. Most of them are up double digit. So this is huge. Ethereum just about less than $50 away from all-time high. So guys, which also take us here. I want you guys to see what the big boys are doing. Sharp League Gaming just approved $1.5 billion in stock to boost their Bitcoin treasury. So Sharp League Gaming, what they are doing now is to sell some of their stock to buy more Bitcoin. They have not buy yet. I keep showing you guys those data for you guys to know what is coming, what the institutions are doing, what the big boys are doing, what the way are doing. People who hold a huge amount of Bitcoin, which is why I will still be showing you guys, some headline which show that, so when a Bitcoin dipped down to $112,000, guess what? Some people decide to take profit from their Bitcoin and log Ethereum because they see that Ethereum is looking way bullish, right? Because Ethereum, the charts are looking so bullish, which is what happened just a few hours ago. Ethereum went from when Ethereum went from at least $4,200, boom, now almost back up to all-time high, which is about $4,800. So guys, you guys can see the Wall Street, the big boy, they keep selling stocks because they know that Bitcoin is the best performing asset. So which is why they are selling part of their stocks to buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, I hope you guys are going to see the chat booming. So guys, for sure we will do Q&A shortly. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are enjoying it. Today is Friday, so I hope you guys are good. I'm good, guys. What are you guys buying? And what are you guys holding? If you guys are in profit, let me know. So take profit if you're in profit. So if you guys are buying, if you guys are DCA, so you guys should let me know what you guys are DCA on, what you guys are buying. So let's see what next. So guys, Philippines, so they just passed a bill to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. I'm just saying, I think, every country right now needs their Bitcoin strategic reserve. One of the biggest country in the world that hold one of the biggest economics in the world, which is the United States. They already created a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So why you, the common countries, why don't you want to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve? So if you want to make sure that your country is doing good right now as a president, so you need to make sure that you create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Now we are still early. That is because Bitcoin market cap today is still sitting between about 2.3, 2.4 trillion. So gold market cap is sitting above 22 trillion. So we show that so we are still early in Bitcoin and crypto. So so guys, we are still early in the market. So don't be scared. You guys can see the big boys. So they are now. So Philippines, the plan is to buy at least 10,000 Bitcoin in the next 5 years, but at least to be accumulating about 2,000 Bitcoin in a year. That is huge. 10,000 Bitcoin as of today is what about, if I'm not mistaken, that is about, $1 billion plus. So almost about $1.5 billion. So that is quite huge. So almost there. So we show that, so more people keep making huge plans to buy Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, keep this here, which is still remain one of the best way to accumulate more Bitcoin and crypto, which is what you guys are seeing. Solana is holding strong as well. Suing is looking bullish. As well, chain link looking bullish. We'll be showing you guys those charts over the past few months for you guys to know that, So Bitcoin and crypto still remain one of the best performing assets. So guys, if you are watching from S, you are watching from Kick, you are watching from Twitch, so share the stream with your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. So let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So let's see what next. Which take us here. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto adoption keep getting wide every single day. So guys, if you are watching from S, aka Twitter, you know, help me retweet it there. Retweet the stream on S, and help me share the stream with your friends and family. So make sure you also subscribe to the YouTube channel. So guys, you doing all those things just by sharing the stream and subscribe to the channel, turning on your notification. It gives you opportunity winning Bitcoin, NFTs, and crypto from me. So people who have been watching me for a while will confirm that. So guys, as you guys can see here, so UAE Airlines. So now you can now book your flight with Bitcoin and some crypto. So like a BTC, Ethereum, and USDT. So I keep saying it that so the Bitcoin and crypto adoption keep getting wide. So which is what you guys can see right now. So years ago, so what you'll be hearing is that Bitcoin and crypto is being used by scammers, but which is not true because that is definitely not true because Bitcoin is so decentralized. Bitcoin is on blockchain. It's so transparent as well. So Bitcoin is so transparent. So any transaction you make in Bitcoin and crypto today, in 100 years to come, it still be on blockchain. So that's because it's easily to trace. So, which is what I'm trying to say. So, people who were telling you that a few years ago that Bitcoin and crypto is being used by scammers, but guess what? Today, there are the people who is adopting Bitcoin and crypto, which is huge, which is huge. So now you can now book, UAE airline, booking your flight by using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. So the adoption, it keep getting wide every single day. So guys, once again, if you are watching if you are on Kick, make sure you are following me on Kick. If you are on Twitch as well, make sure you are following me on Twitch as well. So make sure you are following me on all social platforms. So even if soon I will be streaming on pop.fun as well. So guys, let's see what next. Let's see what next. Smash the like, guys. Smash the like. Smash the like. Smash the like and the subscribe button to know your notification bell is very, very important. So if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. I'll be seeing it from here. We'll be doing Q&A shortly. Yeah, Phil, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the Friday. How is the Friday going? So guys, which also take us here. European Union. So actually they are exploring Ethereum and Solana for digital euros launching. What is happening here is that so European Union they are making a plan to create a digital euro, just like so just like USDC and USDT as well. But guess what? Not just European Union, even if Hong Kong as well. So which I will be showing you guys right now. But guess what? So the blockchain, so the adoption of blockchain is just getting started. So which is the adoption of Bitcoin and crypto adoption, we are still early. We still have a long way to go, guys. We have a long way to go. Bitcoin and crypto adoption, we just getting started. So we have a long way to go. So try to make sure you're in the crypto space. If you are not in the crypto space right now, you are missing. So don't think will Bitcoin ever deep down again? Yeah, for sure. But if you want to make sure that if you want to hold for a long term, today you have $100 to invest, spread it across the market. So you don't go on in, spread it across the market. But if you want to buy the dip, make sure you have some cash on your side. You guys keep seeing the adoption keep getting wide. You guys can see that even if the European Union, this is embracing blockchain as well. So I just show you guys just now that the UAE airline, you can now book a Bitcoin, you can now book a flight by using a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. So which take us here, just like as I say, I was showing you guys just now that the European Union are also embracing blockchain, but not just European Union. Okay, this was Japan. So Japan, I thought is Hong Kong. Japan set up JPYC is preparing to launch the country first YEPEX stable coin. So this is also huge, so because for sure the US they already signed the Genius Act to embrace USDT and USDC as well as stable coin, so that so it will make the US dollar stronger, and it will also help the crypto space as well, which is what Japan is planning to do right now as well. More people. I also just show you guys just now that the European Union are exploring Ethereum blockchain and Solana blockchain to create their own digital euro as well. But you guys can see that so right now you can't just live on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is that asset which is everything you need as a human. So even if you can't buy much, Bitcoin is way too high right now. This year, you can buy $2. So Bitcoin is created for everyone, because you can buy $2 worth of it. You can buy $3 worth of it. You can buy $5 worth of it. So that is simple. So everyone can get Bitcoin if you want, but you are still early. So you are still early. So guys, let's see what I see guys can see here. Yeah, my people, how are they? I see the chat booming, man, from see the chat from YouTube and Keith as well. So guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are good. So hope you guys are enjoying the week. And you guys, for sure, if you have been this year over the past few months, for sure, a day like today, you will be up huge, you will be in profit. Ethereum, is crazy that so I stopped out my log. I should have been up with few thousands of dollars right now. Sounds crazy, but that's how it is. How easy it is for you to stop out on this crypto space. So let's see what next. So BlackRock, guys, BlackRock is now the largest known Bitcoin custodian, surpassing exchanges per. This is from CryptoQuant. CryptoQuant is showing that BlackRock is now one of the largest custodians in the crypto space. Guys, that is quite huge. You guys can get that. BlackRock, they are just in the crypto space for between 2 years, right now, less than 2 years. And that is because the Bitcoin spot ETF gets approved January 10, 2024. So less than 2 years, you guys can see. So BlackRock are still holding a huge amount of Bitcoin in their management. So more than 3.5% of total Bitcoin supply. So which is why I keep saying there's not much Bitcoin out there, because this is an asset with a mass supply. 21 million that will ever be existed. Guess what? You have to think again. So what will happen when Bitcoin, when there's not much Bitcoin out there, when the Wall Street decide to accumulate at least 90 to 95% of them, and we only have a 5% of Bitcoin tradable in a centralized exchange, what will happen? So that is when Bitcoin will be skyrocketing like never before. So, we have a pullback few days ago. I can see it from the fear and greediness. More people be panicking, people be fearful, thinking, oh, Bitcoin is going to zero. I said, no, guys, so stay strong. So Bitcoin is going nowhere. We have so we have a long way to go. So which is why, I totally understand that if you are just coming into the crypto space, each time the market is down with a 5-6%, you feel like, oh, you are losing it all. That's because, you have to prepare. So which is why I keep telling you guys, the positive side and the negative side. I try to let you guys know that, so the volatility is real. The up and down is real in the crypto space. So if there is no risk in the crypto space, there will be huge opportunity, just like as you hear that, people make millions in Bitcoin, people make millions in crypto. So Bitcoin may not be up with 1,000%, but when you understand how Bitcoin works, then you will know the strategy to use to invest in the altcoin, like a Solana, Ethereum. Don't forget, just 2 months ago, Ethereum was still trading between $1,800. just a few months, less than 2 months ago. So Ethereum was still trading around $1,800. But today, guess what? Ethereum is trading between about $4,750, which is that's huge. That's huge. Which is why people like BlackRock, they are not sleeping. They keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. The Bitcoin is being created at least to decentralize, but they are making it centralized because so just one company holding such a huge amount of Bitcoin. That is quite huge. Yeah, guys, let's see what next. You guys are amazing, man. So, guys, if you are watching from S, aka Twitter, head over to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto. So, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, smash the like as well. So, make sure that you are following me on YouTube. It's very, very important. So, and so that each time I'm live, we'll be able to discuss Bitcoin and crypto together, guys. So, which also take us here. BNB is now tradable on Rank Bank in UAE. So, Bitcoin and crypto abduction keep getting wide in UAE, United Arab Emirates. So I've been hearing that so UAE, they are Bitcoin and crypto friendly, which is why many people keep most of the cryptos investors, so which are make money in Bitcoin and crypto, they keep going there trying to make sure that also at least they establish their portfolio from there because you pay less tax there. Keep hearing that UAE and Singapore as well, they are crypto friendly. So maybe when we finally make money in crypto, so we'll find at least we'll decide if we should go to Singapore or UAE as well. So guys, you guys can see more positive news happening in the crypto space. So Bitcoin and crypto, the abduction keep getting wide every single day. So let's see what next. Yeah, I was showing you guys this yesterday. So from another headline. So just about 5 minutes ago, just pop out from here that so Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong is expecting at least Bitcoin to be heading to $1 million. He did say this cycle is a next cycle, which is 2030. So he said 2030 because he still believes in cycle. He know that a pullback will come. So at least which will bring the market down for 1 year. Then the market will start accelerating for the next 3 years. So 1 year down, 3 years up, which is the 4 years cycle, which is what Brian Armstrong is trying to say here. Brian Armstrong is predicting that for sure, Bitcoin $1 million by next cycle. So which is at least next cycle bull market, which is 2030. So next bull market, at least after this cycle bull market, which I think it should be ending now till end of the year. So, but guess what? We may continue for a while, so we may not end December. So at least we may not end the cycle that shortly, but it may continue for a while. But a lot of people still believe in cycle, just like Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. He said that he's expecting Bitcoin to be trading $1 million by 2030, which is a next bull market parabolic phase cycle, that is 2030. So if you still think that you're already too late in Bitcoin and crypto, there's still much time for you to DCA. Bitcoin is still trading below $120,000. Next 5 years, next 4 years, people will be telling you that you were so opportunity to buy Bitcoin below $120,000. So that does not mean we will not have a pullback for sure. Just like as I said earlier just now, volatility is real. Up and down is real in the crypto space. Each time the market dip down, embrace it, take it as a gift to buy more. So that is one of the way to achieve a financial freedom in crypto space. You can see that this is an answer that 21 million that will ever be existed. We already have 58 million millionaires on the planet. If each millionaire were to get one Bitcoin, there's no much Bitcoin out there for them. Guys, share the stream, share the stream, share the stream, share the stream with your friends and family. So let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, let's do Q&A. We'll be doing Q&A shortly. The market is still holding strong. Ethereum is stronger than ever than before. Keep getting stronger and stronger. You can see in 24 hours, Ethereum is being up with about with more than 12%, almost 30%. Guys, this what I was saying is that I use hype liquidity, which I can, it's like I already throw it out. So I log into Ethereum this morning when I see that Ethereum is looking bullish. I decide to log into it, but guess what? After few few hours, Ethereum was up. I was up in profit. You know, hype liquidity decide to dip down again, but just because I use a stop loss, if you are a good trader, you have to know that stop loss is necessary. That is because so the market can do what can decide to do what it like, despite that the chart are looking bullish. But guess what? I get stop out less than 30 minutes. Ethereum boom, it head up to 1,000. As you guys can see it right now, $4,745. That means if my trade is still on, should have been up with thousands of dollars right now. So guys, let's discuss. Let's do Q&A. Let's discuss. Leave your question on the chat. Let's quickly look at SRP. SRP sitting with $3.04. Solana $95. Sorry, $195 or so. 195. So guess what? Dogecoin is up huge as well. 9% today. Tron, slow and steady. Let's look at BNB. BNB hitting all-time high every single day. It's most back up to, it's almost back up to, which is $900 per coin. I remember last cycle, so BNB all-time high was 5,000. Sorry, $550. $550 was BNB all-time high last cycle, which is today BNB is up huge. Most of the altcoins are still not hitting their all-time high yet, but BNB keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Cardona is being up for the past 24 hours, sitting with almost back up to $1 once again. Hype liquidity, $44, still not bad. Yeah, drop your question on the chat if you have any questions. So sure, we do Q&A shortly. So I know it's weekend. You guys want to go enjoy your weekend. Sui, sitting strong, but not still back up to $4 yet, but sitting with about $3.60. So let's see what next. Avalanche, it's one of my favorites. It's sitting strong here. Avalanche sitting with about 8% in the past 24 hours. Most of the altcoins are up. Uni, $11.28. So guys, let's do Q&A. Ave, Monero look like it's recovering from his recent dip, but Pepe is being up with almost 8% for the past 24 hours as well. So guys, leave your question on the chat. Let's do Q&A. Let's discuss Bitcoin and crypto. So I keep saying it, you guys can see Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. It become one of the best performing assets in the history of market. So if you can't hold the few percent dip, you will be rich. You have to learn how to hold for a long term. It's very, very important. You need to learn how to hold for a long term. It's very, very important. So we will all be rich. Yeah, my people, how are they? Happy weekend. Sita, Saloon. How you guys doing? Bibola, good. Jeboy, Matthew, man, how you doing now? I hope you guys are good. Unlimited. Wakachi, yeah, guys, I'm good. So the Fed chair, he said there will be cutting rate. At least we hope so. At least will be cutting rate by next month. So it will really help the market. So the market has been, the rate has been pushing the market, holding the market down for a while. But guess what? Now the market is on his way to recover back up from the BS to boom. The parabolic phase is still on track. More people, more money keep coming into this place. More USDT. Showed you guys just that was 2 days ago when $1 billion was minted once again. That is new money coming into this place. So art season is coming. So I'm telling you guys, if Bitcoin holds strong here, even I was saying yesterday, which is what Bitcoin was, the market was down yesterday. I was already predicting and telling you guys that next week, don't be surprised, Ethereum trading above, you know, above $4,800, which is all-time high. But today, Ethereum is just $50 away from all-time high. So art season is still on its way. Ethereum is still leading the way, which is why more money are going into it. So Ethereum will pop first. So then from Ethereum, more money will flow into the other altcoins as well. The adoption keep getting well. So ignore the forms. Just like a MicroStrategy CEO, he said that you have to ignore the noise. So people who are making noise say, oh, the Bitcoin is going to zero. But make sure you have some catch aside, because gifts are gifts. So I keep telling you guys this for you guys to, for you not to be fearful, for you not to be scared each time the market is down, for you guys to already know that for sure, so Bitcoin is already created for this. But each cycle, which I keep showing you, let me where the 4 years cycle chart. Each cycle, what you can notice here is that each cycle, Bitcoin volatility keep reducing each cycle. So each cycle, Bitcoin and crypto volatility, it keep reducing each cycle. So we have a dip, but will not dip down like a previous cycle. So guys, I know it's weekend and you guys want to go and enjoy your week. So stay strong. So keep holding, keep DCA, keep holding, keep DCA. I showed you guys the chart right now. We show that so Bitcoin and crypto is ready. So I'm for this parabolic phase, and we are approaching the next boom. The bull market is still in play. So the next leg up is already in place. So don't be scared this year and hold. Yesterday, I was already telling you guys that, so Bitcoin is preparing for, the next leg up. So Bitcoin, so is preparing to skyrocket up. But guess what? That is what is happening today. Yesterday, I was telling you guys that this is what Bitcoin will do this. So you should just wait for it. But guess what? Today it's already happening. So we show that, my source is being at least almost about 100% right. So if you have DCA yesterday, today you will be up huge. So guys, stay strong out there. So don't be scared for sure. You all know. See you all tomorrow from 6 p.m. Central European time going. Charisco is always here. So to let you guys know what is happening in the market, to share my view with you guys. Not a financial advice, but I've been in the crypto space for a while, DCA dollar using a dollar cost average. But guess what? Even if a day like today, we are up. So guys, don't forget, you are smart and intelligent with Bitcoin and crypto. We will all achieve a financial freedom together. So share the stream with all your church group. So your Facebook group, in any group at all, let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. So that is because it become one of the way for us to leave this financial system which keep taking away our buy power. So the fiat system which it keep taking away our buy power every single day, because the government keep printing more money. So today the market is up because Jerome Powell said that they will be cutting interest rate. Why before now the interest rate has not been cut? It's because Jerome Powell know that inflation is real, that the government will keep printing more money. And so, and if you decide to cut interest rate, the Wall Street, they will be able to borrow more money to invest. And more money they borrow, so the economy will be dying, and, it will be taking your buy power away from you, which your salary, your paycheck, it remains the same. But guess what? Your paycheck remains the same, but, you can't be able to purchase anything. So one of the way for you to hedge against inflation, which inflation is real, is to invest in a strong asset like Bitcoin and crypto. So guys, once again, Charisco is out. See you all tomorrow, guys.